Okay, so we have another question to do. Still linear inequalities, but we have two variables. So what we'll do, we should be used to this already. You make y the subject. I believe you should have mastered this already. So you make y the subject. You have 5y less than or equals to, if this goes there, we have minus x. If this minus 7 goes there, we have plus 7. Then we divide all through by 5. The sign is not changing. So we have y less than or equals to minus x over 5 plus 7 over 5. So as usual, you assume it were an equation. Assume it were an equation. So if you assume it were an equation, we have y equals to minus x over 5 plus 7 over 5. So now to find y, find y when x equals to 0. So we are looking for y when x is 0. So that means anywhere we see x, we put 0. So this is minus 0 over 5 plus 7 over 5. So this is minus 0 is 0, minus 0 over 5 plus 7 over 5. And what's 7 over 5? 7 over 5 is 1.4. So that means y is 1.4. So that means when x is 0, y is 1.4. Now we'll look for x also. So find x when y is 0. Find x when y is 0. So when y is 0, we are using this equation. So we have 0 equals to minus x over 5 plus 7 over 5. So if we make x the subject by bringing it to this side, we have plus x over 5 is equals to 7 over 5. So if we cross multiply, we have 5x is equals to 35. So if we divide both sides by 5, so that means x is equals to 7. X is equals to 7. So what we can get from here also is that when x is 7, y is 0. So we'll use those two coordinates to plot the graph. We'll use those two coordinates to plot the graph. So we are plotting this graph. So we have x is 7 and we have y is 1.4. So I'll make it more to this side because of that x is 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's for x. Then for y is 1.4. So I can just make this big a little. Okay. Just use a scale. Well, I can make it. So we have 1, 2, 3. So this is 0. It's just a sketch. So when x is 0, y is 1.4. So 1.5 should be somewhere here. So that means 1.4 will be a little bit below. So this is y is 1.4. Then when x is 7, y is 0. So this is it. When x is 7, y is 0. So you join those two points. Use a continuous line. A continuous line, a straight one. It's just a sketch. So now, how do we know where to shade? Now this is less than. When we made y the subject, it is less than or equals to. So that means you are interested in the part below the line. So that means you shade those parts above the line. Shade those parts above the line. So that means the solution to this, which is 5y minus 5y plus x minus 7 is less than or equals to 0. Please, I want you to know all this very well, because in the next video we are going to be looking at more than one inequality. Now this is just one inequality but with two variables. In the next video we'll look at two or more inequality and we are going to represent it on a graph and find the solution to all those inequalities.